Red River Breath. Tonight we shrine the town with wine and steamboat effigy, crowning the roaring toast of majesty, life and world. Yesterdays have led to, and tomorrow is a distant memory to top. We are lost in the drunk mystic mistake of man. We gather to banshee the blues away. We crawl our way up from our feet to our skull and outstretched hands, holding brothers and sisters and singing loudly, violently, in defiance of long death, and to bow out agony and smithereens to huff-puff toil mantra. We can stand at the old bridge and look down at the suicide river where ghosts gather to trade. We can stand and look down on the yesterday smoke in the basements where meetings were made. We can stand and stare as the archaic building is torn down and all that is left is the starry oblivion, the ultra-oblivion, and the silhouette of mountain at night and distant light. We can step down and trace the place a beaten lady and I faced the hours after a 1-second meeting. She regaled her pain away and I just at year in the misty, murky morning rain, rasping, bloodshot and eerie. Auto-way sentences were brought upon eyes and teeth through the mad city backbreak streets and still keep walking on and on. Land us at the old train station of bloodbath, anger and horror, the violence drunken, the violence floor, the drunken floor, the lost, drunk to escape and fall, not to grin and joy mad as so much as possible. The helium thirst but buckshot balance, history ragged and torn and all around no excuse. Take us to the court steps where we would sit drinking and talking and laughing through the night. Or on down where me and Cracks lay all night with red marker writing drunken wise sonnets on hollow storage bins until golden birth just for the haze hell of it and knowing nothing of it to this day. Where we have carried amplifiers on each other too many times to need to remember. A mesh of molded memories streaming into the river now. It's the moments, not the memories. The moments born will be forgotten, but not in eager heartbeat or foot stomp. The knee bends and the arms swing and the mouth swigs and the wind pushes in our faces, and this is how we are not hunted as deer. And again we crony into the wild and willing night forevermore, and Shanti will allow the sabbatical of death only when and where is needed, always more, and now no exception. Keep mad and insane and enjoy the trespass on the soul. Welcome the demon eye of shiver and paper-thin lonely night like a blanket to bones. At times when all that is needed is to walk the alley and greet the melange of crooks and sweethearts, we can gallantly glug life for its fit purpose and demeanor. Step cobblestone, following the winter ice breath, walk home ways never seen, across the quarry, across mountains, stop at the top to awe the darkness with fire. Smell good soil and open air, hear chirping cricket, hidden lifehood, dazzle senses with invisible visions, fall down, fall up and backwards and all over. There's only ecstasy in the time you allow yourself. Joyride the town, walk with gusto and shifty ease everywhere. Write down what you know for you, keep smoking. Take swigs and buy swigs and toast people, all people. Tonight we drown in severe aghast and blither and smother. We'll never bury our dead. Born to sit and to stand and be heard for love and excitement. Chasing the lip and digging homes in the air. Hats off. And people piss in darkened corners and spit in the gully and dance their spellbound feet around. There are those holding magic hands and those eyeing to eye. There are words spoken to the wrong ears. There are intrinsic eyebrows winced to the right mood. There's a connection between walls. There's lust from floor to ceiling. There's Joe through the speaker. There's a wealth of grooms and brides at the bar. There's dirty money passing. There's minds time traveling. There's brains through acid. There's pills in pockets and rum in glasses. There's wholesome smoke, smog in the wind. There's libido in doorways. There's sex in spines. There's crooked teeth and thoughts. There's delusion and moan. There's the vampire need at the tolling. There's bottom line thirst forever. There's incarnate wounds healing. There's hair in new faces. There's jukebox barbiturate boom. There's shoe bottoms racing. There's pupils rushing flashing faster. There's lines crossing, there's buzzing, hoo-ha laughter. There's drilling membrane, there's nightmare walls and deep meaning. There's past and present. There's lists alighted, there's tomorrows going on. There's flying atoms of flesh mingling in the sweat indoor night. There's streaming light and photograph strobe instant. There's will, willing and wanted. There's need, needy and knowing. There's an orgy of all-seeing perverse acceptance entwined. There's no end of night, just a mass ongoing in the party-mad souls of settlers and ramblers, shooting off in all directions, cupid arrows of blood and fire, set to mirth more there and where, at central hub heartbeat. A map of who was and who wasn't and the big why not. Shelve the crucifixion 10 million more nights. We are destined to whirlpool with open arms. Ready and raw with bleeding gums and gaping brains. Hallelujah, rumble earth. Your red river has taught us well. And at sunrise we sit and read or talk or strum or gather grims to burst out in the pale air, rusting through our unkeen eyelids, foraging another destiny. Those who can survive do, and those who don't dream quietly. There is more food in the atmosphere yet.